Hello and welcome to the video on recording student marks. In this video, we'll be using the account of the non-exclusive class teacher that we created in a previous video. To refresh our memory, a non-exclusive class teacher is a class teacher who also teaches other classes as a subject teacher. So teaching both his or her class and teaching another class as a subject teacher. If I tap on students, it can be seen that I have entered some student details in my class. This means I can record marks for my class if and when I'm done marking, as well as any subject teacher who teaches my class will also be able to record marks since the student data is available. I'll tap on back to go back to the home page. To record marks, I'll tap on records. In this example, it can be seen that I teach JHS 1A Social Studies, which is my class, the class I am a class teacher of. I also teach JHS 2 Social Studies. I'm not a class teacher of that class, so I'm a subject teacher of that class. And then finally, I teach JHS 3C Social Studies, again, as a subject teacher. To record marks for any subject for any class, I'll tap on the subject name for the relevant class, and this will show me a list of the students in the class. This is my own class, so it can be seen at the top there, JHS 1A, and below it, Social Studies, indicating that the marks that I'll record for these students is for Social Studies. To the right of every student, you can see a green and an orange colored field where the green says class and below it NA, denoting not available, and then exam NA, denoting not available. This means I have not yet entered marks for these students for this subject. And once I do, the marks will be shown instead of the not available. There are two ways to record marks. One is by using the record button at the bottom right of the screen. The other is by tapping on any student name to record their marks. I'll start by using the record button. When I tap on the record button, it will start from the beginning of the list, from the very first student. So in this example, let's say the class score for Davis Agnes is 60. And the exam score is 78. Now you can see that it says class score 100% and exam score 100%. Please enter the 100% score. Do not pre-calculate the 50%. So in this case, if you pre-calculate the class score, you may enter 30 instead of the 60. And for the exam score, 39, which is not going to produce the right results. The app will automatically take care of calculating the 50% score for you. You just need to enter the 100% score as you marked. So if the student had 90% when you marked, please enter 90%. If the class score was 80%, please enter 80%. Once I'm done entering the marks, I can tap on Save and Next. Also, you can note that below the Save and Next button, there are two arrows, one to the left, one to the right. Tapping on them allows you to cycle through the list of students to go forward and backwards. In case you need to update something or to check something, you can do that. If I tap on back, I can see that the marks for Agnes Davis has been recorded. That is class score of 60 and exam score of 78%. I will continue to record the marks for the other students, but I will not use the record button. Instead, I'll tap on the student name since using the record button will start from the very beginning, which I don't want. I will tap on Johnson James Kuma and then enter the score for him as well. So let's say I'll enter 78 and 94 for the class score and exam score respectively. Also, you can note that below the picture, it says social studies. And then below that, it says 2 out of 5. This means there are 5 students in the class, and this is the second person that I'm recording the marks for. And then I can tap on save and next to go to the next student. For this student, I'll enter 78 as the class score and then 68 as the exam score. Then save and next. For this student, I'll enter 71 for the class score and 59 for the exam score. And then for the last student, I'll enter a class score of 84 and an exam score of 38. Then I'll save and continue. Since this is the last student, tapping on save and next still keeps this student in view. I can cycle through and see the marks for each student and update if necessary. And I can tap on back to see the marks reflected on this page. It can be seen that Davis Agnes has a class score of 60, exam 78, Johnson 78, class score, exam score 94, and so on and so forth. So this is the process that you follow to record marks for a given class and subject. If I tap on back, it takes me back to the subject selection page for recording marks. There are a few things I would like to highlight here. One is if I tap on JHS2 Social Studies, I can see that it says no student data found. This means the student data for this class are yet to be entered by the class teacher. So if you see something like this, you can alert the class teacher to enter the data. There's another scenario which may occur, but supposing everyone does the setup correctly, it would not be something to worry about, which is when I tap on JHS3C Social Studies, I see the list of students all right. But when I tap on a student, it says error, class information is null. This means there was something wrong with the setup process for this class. So I can't record marks for this class. But as I said earlier, if everyone follows the steps correctly, there will be nothing to worry about with regards to this error. Thank you for watching this video. If you are a subject teacher, this is where the process ends for you. You enter the marks for all the classes and subjects you teach once you are done marking the scripts. In the next video, we'll be covering how to record remarks for students if you are a class teacher. It is only applicable to class teachers. After that, we'll look at how to generate reports for printing. That is also only applicable to class teachers. Thank you for watching.